All right. Cool. So thank you guys for popping on. I know this wasn't a lot of notice on this one because I normally do them the second Tuesday of the month, but I work my bartending job Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday night next week. So that wasn't going to work. But thank you for jumping on with a little bit of notice. What I want to talk to you guys about tonight is transition month. So if you're newer, you might not even know what that means. So just briefly, transition month means it's the last month of the current catalog, and then next month we're starting a brand new catalog. So it happens every July and every January. It used to be August and February, but it's July and January now. So every July we do transition month, and that means that normally just about everything in the catalog is 10% off this month. However, for the first time ever, most of the catalog is 10% off, and anything on the discontinued list is 20% off. So that is a really great promo that you can use to talk to your customers about if there's warmers they want, wax they want, things on the discontinued list they want to stock up on. If they saw a warmer they love that's going away, they can get it for 20% off right now. The only things that are usually excluded from the sale are licensed stuff, charity, and I think some of the bigger bundles might not be in the sale, like the 2 warmer bundles, but I could be wrong about that. But just about everything's on sale. So you definitely want to maximize that. So what you're going to need as far as supplies go are 2 things I think that you like pretty much absolutely need are new catalogs and new testers. So you're going to have a tester kit. And if you go into the Scentsy Family store, there is a full tester kit and a transition kit. You want the transition kit. So basically the transition kit has every tester that's in the fall winter catalog that is not in the spring summer catalog. So then you're going to order the transition. You will take your current testers and like dump them out on the floor. And then I usually just take the new catalog and I sit down with the new catalog, and anything that's in the new catalog, I pull out from my current spring summer testers, and anything that's left over is going away. And then I add what's staying with the new transition set, and you have a whole set of testers. Catalogs are on sale. I think testers are on sale too this month. And then other things you might want to get are the product lists. I love the product lists. I fold them up in thirds. I fold them up into thirds like this, or fourths. I fold them twice. And then they're really easy to send to your customers, where catalogs, first of all, cost more money. You get 25 of them for $12, but in transition month you get 25 for like $10.80. But you get 150 of these. I think they're like $9. So these are much more feasible cost-wise, and you can mail them to your customers, and it's got everything on it. I usually reserve my catalogs for like my VIP customers, my customers who spend the most with me, that buy the most often. They will get catalogs at the beginning of the season. Everyone else will get this unless they specifically ask me for a catalog, just because they're a lot more money. You can also get showcase brochures, which are it's like the catalog in like a 6-page booklet, and it doesn't have combine and saves. They're really good for fundraisers. You could get the scratch and sniff stickers, which I highly recommend. There will be a bunch of these. I actually just saw that Christina Stainbrook shared hers. You can print this out, and it says, her new one will say fall and winter new releases. It will have 5 new releases on the front, 5 new releases on the back, the descriptions, and then you can buy the stickers and stick them on, and then you can mail like, seriously, you can mail like this and this to your customers, and they get to smell all 10 new releases, and they get to see the whole new catalog, and that will mail for a stamp. So that's a really cost-effective way of getting all the new scents under your customer's nose and the new catalog under their nose. I'm gonna share my screen and show you guys where you can find these things. So if you go to the consultant store, as soon as my computer wants to go, there we go. Sorry, my internet is slow. All right. Does it want me to close? Oh my God, it's running so slow. Okay, my computer is running really, really slow, and I'm getting a warning that low system resources may affect audio quality. So I'm not going to screen share anymore. But if you go to the consultant store, you can look up like all the new supplies. If you just sort from like the newest stuff, you'll see catalogs, testers, product lists, showcase brochures, all of these things. I will probably tomorrow, I have to work tomorrow night and I won't get to it tonight, but I will, I'll try to remember to go on to the store and just kind of screenshot them and show you guys what you need. And the other thing you could get are the transition oils if you want the oil kit. If you do home parties, you're going to want the oil kit. If you're not doing home parties, it's not really worth the investment because the full kit, I think, is over $100. And the transition kit is even like 50 or 60 bucks, I think. So this is what the oil kit looks like. They are sample oils, so they're much smaller than the oils we sell. So the oils we sell come in 15 milliliter bottles. I don't have one on hand to grab, but these are only 5 milliliters. So in the oil kit, you get every single 5 milliliter sample, which there are a lot in here. So if you just want to smell all the oils and use them for yourself, if you have a diffuser, this oil kit, which is like $100 or something like that for the full kit, you get a lot of friggin' oil and you get all of the oils in the catalog. So it's a good deal for us. But if you don't have customers that are going to want to smell all these oils, it's kind of a hefty investment. So I always had them on hand because I used to do a lot of home parties pre-COVID. So I still get them. And it's not something I recommend unless you just want them for yourself or you're going to be doing a lot of home parties. It might not pay off because of how expensive it is. All right. I always talk so fast. Sorry. Okay. So these are my tips for like a successful transition. The first, very, very first one, which I think is my biggest tip, is do not share the new catalog on social media early. Yeah, I know it's out there, but you don't need to be talking it up because you want to sell what's in the current catalog. If you start showing the brand new catalog right now, people are going to hold off until August 1st, and that's going to really hurt your July sales. So don't go showing everything in the new catalog right now. What I like to do, I will do sneak peeks like the last week of the month, the last 5 days of the month. Once I know I've got like my PRV pretty much secured and it's not going to hurt me. I also strategically share items. So let's just say a new warmer came out that was like a beach theme warmer, and I have a friend that has a beach house or loves beachy warmers or blue themed warmers. I might one-on-one send the picture to my friend in like a private message and or a customer or whoever, and be like, oh, I thought of you, this new warmer's coming out. Because just giving them 1 or 2 sneak peeks will make them feel like really special, right? And you want your customers to feel special. They're going to be like, wow, my consultant really values me and really takes care of me and shows me the new things and like personalizes it. You're not just blasting it all over social media. You're one-on-one being like, hey, the catalog you could say like, oh, hey, I got to see the new catalog already, or I have the new catalog in my hands already, and I'm not sharing it publicly yet, but I just wanted to give you this sneak peeks. I thought you would love this warmer or something like that, just because it just builds that relationship. And I think that's a really good way to kind of give them a little perk for being your customer. You can also use the new catalog as an August and September host perk. You can post on social media, use your face because nobody wants to see flyers. So use your face. I don't care if you have to go on Instagram and filter the crap out of it because you don't like yourself without makeup or whatever. Filter the crap out of it, show your face. I get way more interaction when I show my face than I do when I post a flyer. I get like 0 interaction with a flyer. So you can like hold up the new catalog and like show it next to your face and smile, or even like cover half your face and like just like have your eyes peeking out and like show excitement in your face. And you can say like on social media, like, I've got the new catalog in my hands, who wants to see it, or something like that. And then when they comment, you privately message them and be like, hey, so if you host a party for me in August or September, I'll send you the new catalog right now, like a month early, you know, and they'll be, and like tell them like, you'll be in the first batch of my mail out, like a VIP thing, and get them to book parties by seeing the new catalog. You can also do a last chance first glance party. So for a last chance first glance party, you can do it on Facebook, and you would invite all your customers, or you could have people host them for you, however you want to do it, or do both. I was maybe toying around with doing one like on Facebook and kind of having all of us go in together, and all of us invite our customers, and I'll do all the posting, but at the top I would have pinned like, you know, Amanda's shopping link, Julie's shopping link, etc. And then your customers will shop from your link, but we kind of all benefit because we're all doing it together and everyone's commenting and keeping the algorithms up. So I might do something where we all kind of do one together for whoever's interested. And then what you would do then is really highlight everything going away over like the course of a week. And then the next week, you show them all the new stuff. So you take their order for the stuff going away, and then the next week you can take pre-orders for the stuff coming out in August. You can also do a last chance first glance open house. I did one, the first time I ever tried one was right before COVID. So I don't know if it must have been the spring, because our new catalog would have come out February 1st and COVID hit in March. So I think no, it would have been January. I'm pretty sure it was that right before COVID, I did an open house, and it was last chance first glance, and it went over well. And I haven't done one since because of COVID. So I do want to try to get one scheduled this month if I can. So what you can do then is the same idea. You can even set up 2 tables, whether you do it all in one room, like your living room or your dining room, whatever, or you can spread it out and have like one setup in one room, like your living room, and another setup in your dining room, or you know, spread it out that way. And what you want to do then is have like a whole table of last chance. So if you have inventory on hand and it's discontinued, put it out on that table and let them buy it, right? Because if they buy it from you and they take it home, you can take all the inventory you sold and put that into buying new stuff August 1st for yourself if you want to stock up, for stuff if you want to make samples, if you want to buy stuff to have a more inventory, like new inventory, if you're going to be doing shows in the fall. But I think it's a really good idea to get anything you have on hand, wax, warmers, etc. Put it on the last chance table. Also put out the catalogs for the last chance. You can put out like, maybe take the discontinued list flyer, the one from the workstation that's got everything on it, and print it out and put it in like a picture frame or something and let it sit on that table, and everyone can go and look at what's leaving so they can place orders with you. And then on your other table or your other room, you do your first glance. So on that table, you would have your testers. You can even do testers being discontinued on your last chance table. So if you don't have inventory on hand, leave the catalogs and the testers and everything going away and let them smell those testers, see the catalogs, see the discontinued list, and place orders. Then on your first glance table, you would do, because you're probably not going to have inventory. You could have inventory if you buy any of the new transition kits, but if you don't, which most likely people won't have new inventory, you could have out the new catalog, all the new testers. I was going to say, if you went to Scentsy Family Reunion, you'll have new items, but none of you guys came. But if you did virtual, you'll have some new items. So I don't know if some of you guys did virtual. But then you could have it set up, like, let's just say you did your last chance first glance open house on July 15th. I don't even know if that's a weekend or not, but just an easy number. So maybe on July 15th, you have the open house and you take your last chance orders, you take your first glance orders, but you tell them these orders aren't going to go through until August 15th, because this way you're not placing orders July 15th and then August 1st, which you could, but some people it might be a lot to be placing an order 2 weeks apart. So you can even set it up where like they can place the order with you on July 15th for the August catalog, but you hold on to it till maybe August 10th or 15th so that they're giving you payments a month apart for 2 separate orders. And then you can, you know, August, you're like active already because you just had that. Another thing you can do is highlight items leaving. So like on social media, I would take the discontinued list, and I don't know how many of you, I know some of you saw my post yesterday, which I didn't start doing until later in the day, which I should have done earlier. But I would get real life images of warmers and buddies and whatever in the clearance section and post them on my Facebook and explain the item and all that, and show off real life images, because the images you can find on, you can use Google, you can use Pinterest, you can search warmer names on Instagram. You can actually even search on Facebook. If you just go to the search bar and type in the name of like a Scentsy warmer, you usually can find them there too. So you can just find pictures that other people, oh, there's a group too. There's a couple groups out there that have, they're groups just for real life pictures. And Amanda, sorry. So there's groups on Facebook that are just for real life images that people take pictures, like consultants take pictures of their warmers and whatnot, buddies, whatever, and they put them in this group, and then everyone can borrow these images. So you look for groups on Facebook that are like Scentsy real life pictures. So you can find all these real life photos of items going away and highlight them and do one item on a post. So maybe it's the 7th of the month, maybe every day show off a warmer, or maybe every day show off one warmer in the morning and a different warmer later in the day or in the evening, but give them their own post. So instead of saying, hey, these are all the warmers going away, and posting like 15 warmer pictures, highlight one at a time, and even find multiple pictures of that warmer and like show off different settings and different angles and different lighting and really sell that warmer. And you could be like, hey, this warmer is being discontinued at the end of the month. It's available now while supplies last for 20% off, or you can put the price and then put that's 20% off or whatever, and just highlight it and show one item at a time. Show off just the wax being discontinued. Show off the buddies being discontinued. Show off just the laundry being discontinued. So just highlight different items throughout the month. And if you do that every day, pick 1 or 2 different items, by the end of the month, you'll have all these posts. Another thing with highlighting, actually, no, I want to talk about this. I'll go back to that. Let me have some water first. So another thing that you really, really, really want to focus on this month is Scentsy Club. If you don't have a Scentsy Club, you should get your butt in there and get a subscription, because if you have it, it's easier for you to talk it up to people. Even just get the whiff box every month and get it for 10% off. So reach out to your customers who have favorite scents leaving, grab that discontinued list. Now remember, Always Get My Bar is only wax. So if you have customers that love any of the scents on the discontinued list, you can reach out to them and explain Scentsy Club, explain that we have a feature called Always Get My Bar, and that if they put their favorite bars in Scentsy Club, Scentsy will continue to make it for them forever and ever and ever until they take it out of their club. So some of the big ones being discontinued this month that like we all got shocked when we were sitting at the table at our condo, like reading them all. Sea Salt Avocado, like devastated. Jammy Time, also devastated. Sunkissed Citrus, that is an OG scent. That's one of like the first, I think, 5 scents or something that Scentsy did. Like it's, or maybe it was the first 3. Was it Thunderstorm, Sunkissed Citrus, and Black Raspberry Vanilla, I think, or no, Banana Nut Bread's in there. Maybe it's Banana Nut Bread, Thunderstorm, or Ocean. It's one of those. But Sunkissed Citrus is one of like the OG, like original Scentsy scents. So that scent's been around for 18 years and it's getting discontinued now. So that one's gonna hurt a lot of people. Squeeze the Day, another one that I'm not okay about. And Just Breathe. How are we getting rid of Just Breathe going into the fall and winter? That's when I sell the most of it. So specifically those scents, those 1, 2, 3, those 5 scents specifically, I think are going to be huge like hitters. A lot of the other stuff on the discontinued list is spring and summer, like floral and fruity. So they may or may not come back, but these 5, they could come back, but I wouldn't risk it. Like I wouldn't risk saying maybe these will come back next year because these are like all fan favorites. So you can run a report. If you go to reporting, I can't even show you because my computer's not working right with sharing my screen. But if you go to reporting, and then you go to sales report, it'll be an option after you hit reporting. It says, I can't think of what it says. There's a report that's for specific things. And like, there's usually one for bring back my bar. So there should be one in there for discontinued. If there's not one in there for discontinued, you can just run a sales report and pull up like each of these scents and run. You can do them all at once too. So if you want to just take these 5 scents, because these are the 5 biggest, like, oh my gods, put all 5 of these in, check the box next to them for wax, and then run a report, and you will get a report of every customer who's ever bought these scents. And you can see like, okay, this customer bought sea salt and avocado once, but this customer has ordered Jammy Time 3 bars every 6 months. They order 3 bars from you or whatever, you know, and you'll see, oh, they've ordered this one a lot. I have to reach out to them, and reach out to them one-on-one and be like, hey, it's getting discontinued, but you can get it forever in Scentsy Club. If you're not familiar with Scentsy Club, definitely read up on it, but any order of $30 or more automatically gets a 10% discount. It's the only way you can get a discount without hosting a party. So if they put 6 bars in their club, they're automatically getting them for $27. They can set it up to ship every single month, every other month, or every 3rd month. So like my Scentsy Club is quarterly. It's every 3 months, and it's really big. And I skip it once a year, because you can skip your always get my bars once a year. If you skip it more than once a year, you lose them. So they can put them in, get them every 3 months, and if they need to skip it, they can skip it once a year. Another perk of Scentsy Club is if they spend $60 in Scentsy Club, they still get 10% off everything, and they get to pick an item for half price. So that's when you can talk up like, hey, if you have $60 worth of stuff in your club, you can grab that whiff box for 15 bucks. That's a huge, huge point, because that whiff box is generally valued at $34 to $39. So if they can get that for $15, that's huge. They can get a large washer whiff tub for half price for 15 bucks. They get access to bricks only in Scentsy Club. You can get bricks for $24, or you can half price that brick and get a whole pound of wax for 12 bucks. So there are so many benefits of Scentsy Club. So make sure you're really, really talking it up this month. Also, it's the 3rd brick of our summer incentive. If you can get 3 people enrolled in Scentsy Club with a $50 order, as long as it processes and ships by the end of August. So as long as you get them enrolled in July and it ships either in July or August, they'll count, and you'll earn the level 3 of our summer incentive. And that $50 is after the discount. So you need them to place a $60 order, because then it takes the 10% off and it gets you over the $50 mark. So if they place a $50 order, it's going to take 10% off and knock you down to like 45 bucks. Okay, and the last thing I have, the join promo this month. Guys, this join promo is ridiculous. So first of all, every transition month, our starter kits are, you can't call them double because they're not a double kit, but it's an enhanced kit or a supersized kit. So basically they get the spring summer kit, which a picture of the kit. Okay, so that's your starter kit, right? So you get a warmer, all the testers, all the catalogs, a hand soap, a hand cream, pods, a mini fan diffuser, felt, a bunch of sample packets, a car bar, a scent circle, rub and sniff stickers, like postcards, a bunch of different brochures, product lists, order forms, and a bag. So this kit is valued at like $300, right? In July, you get everything in this kit, plus the transition testers for fall and winter, and a whole pack of fall and winter catalogs. So you can have a new teammate join, and they can get everything they need to rock July and everything they need to start August ready, and they don't have to turn around and immediately buy new testers and catalogs right after they join. Now, what Scentsy did this month is they took that $99 kit, enhanced it with the fall and winter testers and catalogs, and they half priced it. I have never in 10 years seen Scentsy discount our full price starter kit ever. Like, this is a huge, huge deal. I mean, even the host exclusive starter kit for $59, you get way, wait, I was looking at the wrong one. There's this host exclusive ones over here. So it's way smaller, and it's right now $10 more than the half price kit. So that half price kit is like, that is huge. Talk up this join promo. And in case you didn't know, let's say you have someone hosting a party, right? And you want to offer them the host exclusive kit. You can, sorry, my computer's so crappy right now. Okay. You can go away. Okay. So like right now, if you have someone hosting a party, right? And you're going to say to your host, hey, at the end of their party, have you ever considered doing this? You know, I can use your host rewards to get you a kit, blah, blah, blah. You can actually, if they say yes, you don't have to give them that $59 kit. You can have them join on your website for the $49 huge kit. And then once you close the party, you either, I think you just have to call, I'm not sure. I think after they join, if you give it like 24 hours, when you go to close their party, it might tell you they're a consultant. If not, consultant support can flip their party to them, so they can get a cheaper kit and still get all their host rewards. So really talking this up this month, you want to get people on board now. We have an incentive trip earning period starting August 1st, and other than Scentsy Family Reunion registration, you can earn that just on sales alone. But if you want to earn one of the trips to Cabo, the cruise, the New York City trip, or the Quebec trip, you have to have a team. It is not possible to earn a trip without having a team, because you need sponsoring points. You need points for people joining under you and hitting certified. You need points for your frontline team members promoting. If they promote to lead, you get points. If you promote to lead or star, you get points. So you can't do it alone. Nobody can do it in this business alone. So this month, a $49 supersized kit, like, this is the month to talk it up, get people signed up now. You know, it's just going to get you running towards getting where you want to be for the fall and for earning this trip. Not to get into a whole joining or recruiting conversation, but I just watched a bunch of recruiting videos on a sponsoring boot camp. And one thing that really stuck with me is Superstar Director Rachel Pence, who's earned annual mentor, I think, every single year since she joined, said she keeps it stupid simple, and she never says more than one sentence, because if you say more than one sentence, you're gonna lose them. So she'll just say, have you ever considered doing what I do? That's it. So you can post about it on Facebook, and if someone comments, obviously start the conversation, or you can just check when you're doing follow-ups with your customers, just naturally be like, hey, have you ever considered doing what I do? And see what they say. If they've considered it, they're gonna be like, yeah, I've thought about it. And then you can be like, well, this month we have this huge kit worth $300 and it's only 49 bucks. Like, you get $300 worth of stuff in it. Like, why not give it a shot? You know, we're going into the busiest time of the year, that we're going to make the most sales between August and January. So put it out there, ask people, because if you're not asking people, no one's going to know that you want people to join your team. So I think that's all I have now that I've gone into a whole like recruiting thing. I am going to check the chat. If anyone has questions, or if you want to unmute yourself and ask a question, you can. I will end the recording, and then I'll do questions so that it's not extra long on here.